It's your girl Leoess with Leoess Tarot and Weird Things, and I'm here with my lovelies for another spiritual monthly, and this one is for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here's the thing, you guys just got a reading out of me, but I don't care because Spirit said do another one, so I'm just the messenger. So, alright guys, just letting you know, down in the description box below, you do have the ways to get a hold of me for personal readings. As always, this is a general reading, so if it does not resonate, that's fine. You can get a personal reading, and that will definitely be yours. But this one is, of course, a general, so take what resonates, throw away what doesn't. Alright, subscribe, like. Also, down below in the description box is the link to my Facebook. That's where you're going to get the most activity out of me. I do lives every single Sunday. So give me a look, guys. Add, like, whatever it is that you do. Alright, so like always, I'm going to have our oracle cards pulled already. Now, last one was the animals. This time, it's crystals. And for you, I mean, it's two because you're Gemmies and you got to have both, right? Everyone else gets one, but Gemmies got two this time around. So I took them both because they both kept coming out. I have our earth messages, our 5D messages, and our energy messages. This is the energy that will be around you throughout the month. I have Cupid's message. I have Angel's message. And I have the Vivid Journey, and that is the tarot that came out for you guys this month. And I'm going to do my little shuffling. Now, before I got started, I was very scatterbrained, which I did a few videos already this morning. But you guys, I kept actually finding myself sitting down and looking at like Facebook or looking at the gram. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be doing this video. And Gemini would pop in my head. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's the message. You guys, stop getting distracted. Because I really feel a lot of distractions happening for you coming up soon. And that is a test of itself. If you're about to do something that's going to completely shift your energy and bring your vibrations up and change your life, you are going to get a lot of distractions. Because there's going to be a lot of energy around you that's going to be like, no, we can't have you upgrade. We can't have that. We enjoy your energy down here because we are vampires and are sucking away at this. But no, move forward, guys. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Because by the end of this year, you guys are going to be in such a different spot that it's going to, this is going to make sense, is what I'm hearing. It's finally going to make sense. And it's finally going to be for a good reason. That was a very specific message. But a lot of movement from my Gemmies. As I picture Gemini, I keep seeing that sun energy. So let's go into where are my gems coming from. And just to let you guys know too, spiritual monthlies have nothing to do with time, date, year. When you come across this is your message. Spirit says that you've recently did something grand, did something great, and deserved to hear a new message. All right, where are my gems coming from? 9 of Cups. That's nice. A lot of wishes. I really feel like you guys are really coming to a place where you're like, okay, I know what I really want. I know what I really want for my future. I not only know what I want, I'm ready to manifest this. I'm ready to bring it all into the 3D. Come on, Oodle. Move your head. Guys that don't know, this is Oodle, my little turtle of love. Okay. I really feel like there's big wishes. You're really coming into terms with what you actually want and what is a doable wish. And by doable, I mean something that you see yourself doing forever. Not so much things that are just going to get you to where you need to go. I'm hearing no longer paycheck to paycheck kind of activity in the brain, which is awesome. Big awesome, guys. I got the 9 of Cups here with the Page of Swords. Could be dealing with somebody too that is a lot less mature than you. And the beautiful 8 of Cups. I know a lot of people don't like the 8 of Cups. I love the 8 of Cups, and I'm going to tell you why. Eight of Cups is never about walking away from something that was meant to be. Eight of Cups has nothing to do with you leaving behind something that was supposed to follow you. You put a lot of energy into these cups. You put a lot of effort, time, dedication. You filled up all eight just to realize that that ninth cup, well, you know, it's on you to fulfill that ninth cup too. And so you have to walk away for those eight to get nine. I really feel like there are a lot of Gemmies here who have been considering breaking up or a divorce or stepping away from somebody's energy. Stepping away from the energy of love is what I'm getting. Like really seeing that, you know, self-love is very important. Everybody's all about self-love, but it is messy, messy business, guys. And I really feel a lot of Geminis are really learning that self-love has very little to do with bubbly unicorns and rainbows shooting out your butt, and everything to do with rolling up your sleeves and saying, what do I need to do to dedicate love and time to myself? What are things I don't like about me? What are things I love about me? Everybody forgets that part, by the way. Everybody's all about, well, I'm learning things I don't love about me. What about the things you do? That's where my Gemmies need to come from. A place of, this is what I love about me. This is what I don't like. This is what I'm going to finish and, you know, end. And this is what I'm going to keep. A lot of self-discovery. A lot of self-discovery. In love, I do see that you have somebody here. It's possible air sign, possible water sign, who, this person just really, they can't give you what you need, and I feel like you know that. They can't truly give you what you need. If you're not in a relationship with this person's very much watching your gram, very much watching, and gram is Instagram for anyone who doesn't know, very much watching your Facebook, checking you out. They do realize that you have cut them off emotionally. They do see that, an emotional baggage. Now for my Gemmies who are married, I do see a younger person kind of coming in between. There's a younger person here who's coming in between, very immature energy. And this is like a be careful, watch out. They will use that sword on you. Don't get it twisted. Continue working on yourself, your own goals. I do see, though, for a lot of my gems, there's a lot of pain in walking away. There is a lot of pain in walking away, but you are in this energy of what is best for me, which is a beautiful energy to be in. All right. Going forward, we are currently, what is up? Okay, Page of Pentacles. And Seven of Swords. See, with this page and the seven here, Knight, I mean. I'm still stuck on that page. With this Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, I am getting right back to being very scattered-brained, being very down on yourself, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of talking to yourself in a way that if I was there, guys, I would not tolerate you talking to you that way. I'm just telling you right now, you don't talk to my friend like that. Like, but there's this very harsh energy on yourself. You're being way harsh on yourself. For some of you, you know that somebody has been, what is the word I'm looking for? Using you. You know that somebody's been using your energy to better themselves, and you're just like, but I let it happen, so, but it still doesn't make it right. There's also this energy of feeling like you've really lost out. Like you really lost out on something. And that brings me straight to that horse, looking at him sideways. Look, like, you serious? Give it time, is what I'm hearing. Give this time. You're going to see that what's happening is for the best. I also see that during this time, you will be lucky in money. Guys, coming up, I do see a lot of money coming in for you guys. A lot of business ideas. See, look at that Page of Pence right here. A lot of business, a lot of luck in money and love. And it's like God's little way of saying, I know that in your heart space there's heaviness. I want to give you this to show you. I want to show you beautiful things are coming. So here, take this little offering. I know it doesn't seem like much right now, but it is a start. It is a start. For some of you, you're coming to terms with the fact that you were mistreated in the past in a big way. And it's not just, well, I deserved it because I have an attitude. It was, I don't deserve that regardless of what happened. I need to take, of course, take your dues. Take your dues in an argument. Take your dues with what happened or how you handled the past. But it never gave somebody the right to hurt you. It never gave somebody the right to disregard you. I'm also hearing too, give yourself the attention that you're looking for in another person. Could very well be dealing with an air sign and an earth sign and a water sign. The only thing I don't see here yet is fire. Oh, my Gemmies. Down with the, taking you because you flipped over. With the King of Pentacles, I am getting to that you're going to be able to manifest for yourself a lot of stability. Currently, you do have that money on your mind on what's making your family more stable. For some of you too, I do see a masculine air sign, well, air too, but I do see a masculine earth sign as well, who's going to come in and give you a lot of advice, give you a lot of help. This could very well be a friend, because I don't really see like love vibes here. This is just very much someone who is a masculine friend. Could be a brother, is what I'm hearing as well. That's going to come in and give you a hell of a lot of advice and a lot of love. And it's even going to be tough love. It's going to be a lot of tough love here. It could very well be a father as well that's going to say, all right, now, listen here. This is unacceptable, and I'm going to tell you why. Not just unacceptable because of your action, but it's unacceptable for the people around you to act in such a foolish way. I'm hearing buffoonery. That's such a weird word, but that's what I heard. All right, let's move on forward, guys. Before I go, though, if you know somebody's cheating on you, this person isn't really in the place mentally to stop. This person really isn't in the place, like, I'm getting emotionally unavailable. This person is very emotionally unavailable right now. And it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. I know it's hard to believe, but it very much has everything to do with their self-journey. I do see that fork in the road. My sweets, for anyone who's hurting, I love you. And I'm sorry. I really am. I got you. Email me. You know what I mean? Send a little love note. I will send one back, okay? All right. Let's move on to the future. What's coming up? Two of Pentacles. Having to make a big choice. And in this photo, or in this Two of Pentacles, she's stark naked. So it's down to the very core. It's the core of you that is ready to make a choice on your path. I'm also hearing too, you're going back and forth with the will I leave or will I stay? And you are being guided to pick. The Four of Cups and the Three of Cups. Wow, it's like 9, 8, and then 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Wow, look at me, I'm all backwards. 2, 3, and 4. Those are step numbers. So for you lovelies who don't know much about numbers, look up 234 angel number on Google. It could very well be a message for you, as well as 89. Look that up and see what it is that means. That's normally considered step numbers. That means you're making your way up. making your way down is good too, because we all need ascending and descending in our life. But that's really interesting that it popped up this way. Okay, my sweets, my dears, what am I getting here? Making yourself happy is going to be this month's challenge, if you will, for you. And I see that big time in this Four of Cups here, because I feel like you're being given a lot of answers, and you're being given a lot of signs, and you got your eyes closed to it, because big movement equals pain to you. I feel like a lot of my Gemmies really have invested your time, your love, your dedication into a person or a project that you didn't want to fall through. I am getting a very big codependent on this thing working. Not even so much codependent on a person, but codependent on the outcome of it being everlasting. And now that it's kind of falling apart, and you're not going about it the way you thought you would. Like, I feel like you thought you'd have certain people with you, and of course here's that child, but there would be like certain people with you right now that isn't, or there's going to be you want a certain person with you right now or in the future, and they're not there. But Spirit is doing it to prove to you that you are your own bestie, that you are your own lover, that you are your own friend first. And then the happiness comes. Low vibe, guys. Low vibe when it comes to just being codependent on somebody else or something else making you happy. You definitely have to find that in yourself. I am hearing yoga. That's interesting. That popped up in my head. Yoga will bring you to a center that just makes you happy on your own. I recently started that, and it's really helping. It's helping, because I have codependent issues as well. I get very codependent on an outcome. And it's not even so much a person. It's just the idea of the outcome. So I understand this, Gemmies. I'm totally vibing with you right now. But it is the release of that really helps freedom, and it really helps any block be removed. For a lot of my Gemmies, though, with your love life, I do feel like you've been rejected a lot, and it hurts on a different level. It feels like it's a self-worth thing. But once you realize it has nothing to do with your self-worth, it has nothing really to do with you, you're going to be able to naturally come to this acceptance that things just don't work out sometimes. And it's totally okay. And we can take what we learned and what we gained from that relationship and move forward to a much happier, bubblier light. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't really have to go too deep into it. Some of you are pretty disappointed too, and hearing that, because you wanted to hear, oh, this person's going to come back. Oh, this person's going to come back. I got Two of Wands with the Ten of Swords here. You're really coming to terms with, okay, me breaking from this habit, me breaking from this person, it's going to hurt a lot. But I'm ready. You see his smile? He says, I'm ready. I'm so ready for my path to open up before me. I'm ready for that sun to fully come up in the background. You are getting a lot of intuitive messages. Like, it's going to be very easy to click off this video and go find someone who is going to be like, oh, your lover's coming back and everything is going to be okay. But you're going to be okay, because you're going to find you, which is the ultimate lover, by the way. The Gemini is, of course, the lovers, and the lover is you within yourself. The Lover's card itself speaks of you finding yourself, choosing yourself, and choosing happiness. Let it happen, guys. Yep, here on the floor. Tower. Divinely orchestrated. let it happen. Plunge. Take the leap. Universe will be here to guide you, to be there for you. I also see once you let go of traits this month of yourself that you are no longer going to accept. And I really hear it has a lot to do with not being okay with just being by yourself. I feel like you're really going to embrace solitude in a way that might even kind of bite you in the ass, because last year I accepted solitude so hard that I ended up becoming very non-committal and very like standoffish. And then later I'm like, why don't I have friends? Oh, because I pushed everyone away, you know? So just be careful of that. But guys, there's a lot of shedding. I got the snake skin, a lot of shedding happening for you. Also, you can go back to your dreams and goals and really becoming one with yourself again. All right, so that's what I have for the depressing tarot. But you know, it's colorful, right? Really bubbly. With all these purples here, I do see that you will be getting a lot of intuitive messages, though. So be ready for that. Be ready for those messages and take them for as they are, guys. Don't keep pushing them away or second guessing your original intuitive message, because it was right to begin with. Okay? We're going to get into the crystal. I'm sorry. Get into the crystals here. And, you know, of course, the two lovelies. If you guys meditate or into crystals or crystal points, you can even get pyramids. Like I have this obsidian pyramid here. This lovely's for, you know, negativity and sucking it in and keeping it away from me. I have my mini pyramid here, Skullsite. And, of course, I have my big point. This is sunstone. So, and of course mixed with some, I'm not quite sure what else is mixed with, but sunstone, I see it, it's right there. You know what I mean? Anyway, this, you get a big point like this for yourself. You know, heart-shaped angelite. You know, you could, anyway, you could get all kinds of crystals, guys. See all my crystals in here? You can get them all. Get them all, catch them all, Pokemon. Anyway, this is specifically for you. We got tiger's eye, animals, solar plexus chakra. So this has a lot to do with direct hits to your solar plexus, which is rejection. That has a lot to do with not being in tune with yourself. I'm also hearing, don't forget about spices. Some of you guys have really forgotten to spice up your food or spice up your life. And it is asking for you to add a little bit of spice, but there is something very specific I want to do for my gems. I would like for you to either pause the video. Well, you're going to have to pause the video if you need a second, because I'm going to keep going. But pause the video, give yourself a second, really think of animals. What animal pops in your mind? What animals are you afraid of? What animals just, you know, are there constantly around you? And look up the spiritual meaning of those animals, because that is a freaking message, guys. Especially if you're scared. If you are scared of a specific animal, look up the spiritual meaning of that animal, because it will be a message of something that you need to clear for yourself. Something in the soul that needs to be cleansed. Okay, and yeah, find out what that message is for yourself. That is what the tiger eye is about. It's also about grounding, of course, and meditation and bringing you back down to earth, guys. Ooh, carnelian, self-confidence, root and sacral chakra boost. By the way, you do need a boost. That's what this is about. This is also considered the warrior stone. And honestly, when I wear carnelian, guys, I get a little aggravated pretty quick. So be careful with that. But this also speaks of being able to find a lot of passion in your day-to-day. In fact, I want to read it from the book for you guys. Stand tall. Be self-confident and positive. Let your light shine brightly, because there is an energy of great success around you today. This success may come in the form of important gatherings, business meetings, or even personal accomplishments. As you shine brightly, notice how people are naturally attracted and drawn to you. Like a like attracts like. So if you want to attract a positive, self-centered person into your life, you need to be like that yourself. If you feel like you need more self-confidence or you want to regain your sense of self-worth, do something positive that you enjoy doing. When you do something which makes you happy, your spirit shines brightly, which makes you even more magnetic. If you if you can't think of anything that you'd like to do today, it may be a sign that it's really time to try to reawaken your inner creativity. Dare to dream. Think outside of the box. Start to experience life again. See, feel, taste, and smell. Perhaps go somewhere you have never been before or do something out of the ordinary to stimulate your senses and expand your vision. Carnelian gives you energy and self-confidence and adds spice and passion to your life. It also encourages you to think clearly about what you want to accomplish in your life and to focus on what you would like to achieve. Think about what you need to do to make that happen and then take the first steps towards your own goals. I don't need to say more, right? I don't need to say more. All right, we're going to put you guys here. These are your stones. Doop doop. All right, let's jump into our earth message. This is what Mother Gaia had to say to our Gemmies. Lightning power. I love that card. I love the wave there. Hold on, I want to see. All right, do you see that little wave? That's beautiful. Anyway, and here we are, Lotus Flower Unfoldment. This, of course, 2 cards that has to do with water, so it's very in-depth. Not surprised with all the blues. Very in-depth, very inside is what I'm hearing. It's a lot of inside work. Unfoldment has a lot to do with personal growth. It has a lot to do with maturing within yourself and recognizing the muck and dirt and grime that's all around you and saying, you know, that's enough of this. I'm ready to open. I'm ready to be open and to explore new possibilities. And you have the power, guys. You have the power to create and manifest your dreams and goals. And you're being asked to be careful. Because you see this lightning, you could very well just kind of destroy yourself by allowing yourself to continue to sit. The lotus flower sits, on the bottom of the lake or wherever. They sit at the bottom, inside the muck, inside the dirt. And it requires them to break free, to come up to the surface. But if you're too scared of the surface, if you're too scared of power, you're going to keep yourself stuck. Do not fear your own power. Do not fear your own enlightenment. And do not fear making mistakes. Because what it was meant to be will be. You already have the answers for yourself inside your head. You're just kind of too scared of it. That's what I'm getting. Here's 5D. So this is from your spirit guides. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. The ever unfolding rose cracked open is happening for you, not to you. This card is almost the same exact thing as this. It is all about maturing and opening up. This also has a lot to do with you do not need the people around you right now. You don't need them to be you. You don't need them to grow. You don't need them to last. By the grace of God, and this may sound really snotty, by the grace of God, you're there for them. And you need to hear that. It's you that's bringing things together, not the rest of them. This has a lot to do with releasing the old, getting over it, getting over past hurt, past pains, staying open even in a time of hurt. So you can tell someone, I want to break up with you, and not be a total witch about it and block them and keep them at arm's distance, Oops, dropped my card, sorry. This is about you considering continuing to be compassionate and open and honest with someone while loving yourself. You see how she's got her head thrown back? Like, I know that I have to do this even though it hurts. but this is what I'm here for. Taking a break. I heard leave. I heard leave in a way that was like, I'm going to the store, but then you go to the movies. Or I need a break for just myself. I'm getting in the car and I'm driving away for now. That person, of course, people that you're driving away from naturally are going to be concerned about you, but I am hearing that you need this. You need mental break. You also need people to realize your worth in a way that is like, if I were to leave right now, is it me that would fall apart? Is it me or is it you? You also need to take a break from certain situations. I don't know if somebody ghosted you, Jemmies, but there needs to be a break. There needs to be like a disconnect in a relationship. Like a disconnect that's not going to be hurtful. I mean, it's going to be hurtful to someone who's codependent, period. It doesn't matter what you do. It's going to be hurtful to them. You just need to take that break within yourself. Really focus on you. Take a nice long bubble bath. Watch you a movie by yourself. Just be alone for a minute. Gather your thoughts and let those intuitive messages hit you naturally. Here are the energies that are going to be around you. Storm warning. And caring connections. Caring connections does have a lot to do with self. You have to care about yourself to care about others. It's just 1 + 1 = 2. You know what I mean? You have to give that care to yourself. But this also speaks of people around you that really do love and care for you, that are truly, truly there for you. It might not seem it because I feel like a lot of people are kind of stuck in this storm of what's happening around them, especially if you're divorcing or breaking up with someone. There is this a lot of gossip feeling too, so just be cautious. I almost look like another little tornado there at the bottom, but just be cautious that you're not feeding into somebody else's garbage. Here we are again with the lightning. See how the lightning's striking there? See how the lightning is striking? There's a lot of power, and I really feel like you guys aren't taking into consideration that you are the lightning, that you are the power in these connections. Also, take heed. If somebody's not treating you correctly, it's going to continue. It's going to continue. That's not going to change. It's just not. Definitely take that break. Take that time for yourself. A lot of releasing, guys. A lot of releasing. It's kind of weird how, like, all these are the same practically. You know what I mean? And, of course, boom, there's your carnelian. All these are pretty much the same card, just in different decks. Oh, that meant to go there. Sorry. I meant this guy and this guy and this guy. It's all about change. It's all about self-worth. All right, guys. We're jumping into Cupid. So if you want to take a second, another pause at the video, and think about someone. Or think about just your love life and what's happening next. This is Cupid's message to you. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction